Well, I don't think I'm gonna make 6 Smokies this year. Okay, let's be real. That was never on my schedule of events to attend for the year, even though it would be awesome because there's like 70 gassers signed up for that deal or more. I'm looking forward to watching that this week, and by the time this video comes out, that'll be next week. Anyway, today has been a long day of just working on the firewall. And I've pretty much got everything done that I wanted to get done on there. Lots of patchwork, lots of grinding, lots of, you know, the stuff that's boring and doesn't actually make for good video. So today's video is going to be pretty short because, well, we used a whole day doing stuff that we didn't video. Anyway, I'll give you a little bit closer look at it and point a few things out. Here's the deal. The welds aren't perfect, and I didn't take the time to actually fix things like this dent here and the wrinkling that's going on right here that's from motors going in and out, and probably a little bit of mallet abuse to make things fit the way they needed to fit because race car. But right here is where we had that opening for the blower motor, and that's been flushed out. And I mean, with a little bit more work, I could probably make that weld line go away. Apparently I got lazy right there, but most of it's decent. And then down here we had holes for the heater core, which are now gone, as well as multiple other holes, as you'll notice in the flashback clips that'll be coming up. And we did some cleanup on the patchwork down there, so the tunnel looks a lot better. And over here, the more interesting part is, at least up here at the brake cylinder, I took and filled that lower section because I'm not going to be running any sort of power brakes that actually needs that opening. I don't really know what it's for from the factory, why it's notched down, but no more. We just got the round hole with the where the two studs are going to come through. Right here is where the original factory wiring harness would have come out. There was a square hole there that's gone. And then down here is where that large opening was for the factory steering column. The reason, well, I'll come back to the reason that's the way it is. But the end result is now a much smaller opening that my column will poke through. And these two holes and those two holes, which are where my bracket bolts up. So the reason that that opening from the factory is so big on the steering column is because you have to get this honking thing in through there, which this one's already been cut apart, but you can see those little knobs sticking off. Those actually have levers that stick out about 4 or 5 inches, and that's for a column shift 3-speed setup. And that's why they made that hole all gigantic the way they did, is so that the factory column could actually slide down into place with those shift levers on it. But we don't got that because we're going to a floor shift on this car, so there was no reason to keep that all gigantic. This one over here stole the glory of doing the paint work.
I like to paint.
She likes the quick win. The satisfaction of putting the color on and making it look good.
And you did not criticize yourself. It looks really good.
No, I'm more than happy with it. There's things I could have done better. If I want.
Our neighbor.
Bless you. Anyway, that's the outside. There's no progress on the inside at this point. Well, here, I'll show you what the back side of all of that looks like, because there's going to be a lot more cleanup that's got to happen underneath. You can see where a lot of that patchwork has been done. My light is going dead. I need to charge it. There we go. Oh, hold on, getting bumpy. All right, so here's that big opening that was there for the steering column. You can see all that got put in there. There's another hole right there that was patched up. There's the plug behind the master cylinder where the factory fuse box and wiring harness would have come through the firewall. And then another hole right here. This, I believe, is the factory tack wire, or not tack wire, speedo is where the factory speedo would have come through because it was a mechanical speedometer. that would have come through here and gone up to the gauges up that way. And the gas pedal is going to go right here. I still need to do something about reinforcing that a little bit. I'm working on some ideas. Then there was another hole here for no reason, another hole here, another one there, and a couple more holes over there, which you can kind of see, maybe. Yeah, there's a good look at them between all the stuff. In addition to all that work that's got to happen up under there, which is going to be horribly uncomfortable because I'll probably have to lay on my back in the car and on top of stuff and try and grind that all away. Fortunately, it's all up into the dash, so I'm really not going to worry about making it perfect. Just get it cleaned up enough to put a coat of paint. But we will also have some more floor pan work. There's still a bunch of holes in the floor pan back here that have been either drilled in. There's some rot over there that needs to be cleaned up, as well as some similar stuff that all needs to be taken care of underneath all these boxes over here. So lots of busy work that's not really great for video. So the videos the next couple of weeks will probably be kind of short like this one, where there's not a whole lot to them other than some basic updates on progress on the work that's getting done. And I'll have to figure out how to put her to work. Maybe we'll make her clean up the inside of the car. Huh? You can use power tools.
Okay.
Still working on it. Still not done. What time is it?
Ice cream time.
That's right.
What do you want?
We'll have that one right there. Or you can get.
I'm gonna get the cookies and cream. We got our ice cream.
I did it.
Is it good?
Delicious.
Delicious.
Absolutely fucking delicious. How's that fun? That's good? That's good? That's good. Coming in after I did all the hard work, so you can take the glory of making it look fresh.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's going to do it for today. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Chips and salsa.